So we're about to open these packs. As you guys know, I bought the 40 years of WrestleMania edition when I bought the game. I didn't just now update to the 40 years edition, so I don't know where the fuck these cards have been. It did a very interesting update. And then kind of like when I clicked on it just a second ago, it kind of like had all the thing on the screen like it was my first time playing. So we're gonna go ahead and open these packs real fast and see. Okay. 40 years of WrestleMania pack. Let's see. Because I should have a bunch of good stuff in here. Yeah, see, this is the shit I should have already had. The My Faction cards. Free agent card. And that doesn't even still feel like that's all of them. So I don't really know what happened there. And then it said 5 cards until the next level, and I just got 5 cards. So this thing is still kind of like being a little wonky and not really. Not really. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we've got 2 matches to do.
Kanye bought this house in September of 2021 for just over $57 million. He proceeded to completely gut the house. Presumably, he was going to do some remodeling, but all he ever did was demo work, and then he just left the house sitting there to rot. And here we are a couple of years later. He has relisted the home for sale for $53 million.
Here's the thing. When you have so much money like Kanye West, you buy these projects and you forget them. Like, I remember when I first started as a real estate agent, I saw so many properties like this where they bought it in like 2007, 2008, and it was empty for years. They just bought it, forgot about it. It's wild.
The whole situation has made major headlines, but it wasn't exactly a huge shocker considering that Kanye hasn't had the best of luck with his real estate deals over his lifetime. Plus, he's just generally kind of always wound up in drama. He's been banned from Twitter and from Instagram for saying crazy stuff on his accounts.
Sometimes I think better just keep your mouth shut. But that's not Kanye. You know, the thing with Kanye that I think a lot of people can appreciate is he just says what's on his mind. There's no filter. It's like mind and then it's out the mouth. For better or worse. And I think some people see that as it's totally free, not to have to censor yourself, to say whatever you want to say. You get backlash and you double, you challenge each other. He's unapologetically himself. It's going to get him in trouble, so there's a cost to that. And you have to be willing to bear the cost to be able to say whatever is on your mind at any point, regardless of how it might sound. And he paid the price for it.
Just a couple of weeks ago, the Daily Mail uncovered that he actually owes over $1 million in back property and business taxes. The guy is still worth around $400 million as of the last report, so he's probably going to be okay. Not really sure why he's not paying his property or his business taxes.
My guess is he just forgot. You know, when you own that many properties, it's inevitable one is going to fall to the wayside. You're going to forget.
Not only was this house move-in ready, but it was also designed by Tadao Ando, who is a very, very respected Japanese architect. And for anybody who's not super into architecture, buying a Tadao Ando house and then demoing it is kind of like buying a Picasso painting and tearing it in half.
He knows how to avoid contact.
I was about to say, the poor pictures, it's a little sterile. But it's not something that can't be warmed up with like some nice colorful artwork. Maybe a few cool rugs in there, some nice modern white furniture throughout the house. He could easily make that like an industrial compound in Malibu. It's like, yeah, it's a statement, not everyone's cup of tea, but you could make that very cool.
We have Kanye, who owns a house that's worth around $53 million, and then we have a contractor who claims he's owed $1 million, so we put a $1 million mechanics lien on Kanye's property. This means that if Kanye does sell this house, the $1 million payment would go to Tony before Kanye gets to get the rest of it.
Yeah, my thought is that if Kanye disagrees with this, he's going to contest the lien. He's going to find some way to get this knocked down, or maybe settle and say, hey, for $1 million bucks, I'm going to pay you 50 grand, 100 grand. And then it's like, do you really want to fight with Kanye on this? Because Kanye seems like the type where he could just be vengeful and say, well, you know what? If you don't take 50 grand now, I'm never going to sell the house, and I don't care. And so what do? It's terrible to be in that situation.
Tony claims that he was forced to work 16 hours a day and sleep on the floor near open insulation. It just seems weird to me that a contractor would say that the owner literally forced them to work these long days and to sleep on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could think of is that maybe Kanye says they need this done in 30 days. That's the budget. Do you want to take the job or not? The guy's like, all right, I'll take the job. And that requires him to be there 16 hours a day. It sounds like also that maybe there's some security issues, and the guy's sleeping at the property to make sure items don't get stolen. So I'll tell you, from my experience, it's hard enough just to get a contractor to show up on time. That's rare. The contractors who do show up on time charge like 50% more because they're like, yeah, I'm going to show up on time. I'm actually going to get it done when I say I'm going to get it done. It's such a rarity. You also have times where you have an active construction site. People see that. People will be coming in and out, and very easy for someone to say, oh, on an active construction site here, there's all this equipment. They just go look at the floorboards. Let's go ahead and take it. What do you do? So having someone there at a property like that probably prevents some loss.
What I say, you're not going to work for me, I'm not going to be your friend anymore, and you'll just see me on TV. If Tony has proof of this dialogue happening, then I guess that he kind of has a case that Kanye was abusive to him.
Yeah, what's the proof of it? I mean, that's the thing. The proof has to be usually in writing or over a video. The he said, she said, I mean, they can make the claims, then Kanye could counterclaim and say, no, I never said that. Show me the proof. And if you don't have proof, I take a lot of this stuff, unless there's something that you see directly with contacts, I don't believe it.
We had John, who said that he feels really sorry for the home's adjacent neighbors just because of all the noise. Great point. This is an expensive neighborhood. It'd be pretty annoying to live right next door to this house and deal with not only all of the construction noise, but also just all of the negative press.
I will tell you, by the way, a lot of these houses are empty most of the time. It's crazy. These beach houses, people have so much money because it's so expensive that the type of person who owns a house like this.
Mercy, you are special. So much more than you know. Welcome, Percy Jackson.